Hello, boys and girls, and those who bounce in between. Comrade Dankey here, and this wonderful specimen, uh, this alpha male example of the master race. His name is Jim Lammey, and he's a lammy kind of guy. He's soft like a lamb, and he bleats like a lamb. But what does he bleat about, I wonder? Well, it turns out he shares articles calling Muslims foreign mud, he and it claims Jews should get the fuck over the Holocaust. So, yeah, this guy's a judge, criminal court judge, right here from Shelby County, uh, from Memphis. Um, in Tennessee, criminal court judge Jim Lammey is coming under fire for sharing anti-Semitic and anti-Muslim articles on his personal Facebook page. One of the articles that Lammey linked to. In Tennessee, criminal court judge, blah, 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 linked to on April 5th, according to Memphis Commercial Appeal, said that Jews should, quote, get the fuck over the Holocaust, and, and describe Muslims as foreign mud. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that most Muslims who are immigrating into this country are much smarter than old Jim Lammey here. I don't give a fuck if he went through law school. This is a pretty stupid fucking hot take from the big brain boy sitting behind the judge's gavel. I mean, look at this big brain boy. That's a master race big brain boy right there. A coalition of groups is asking state authorities in Tennessee to censor Lammey, including the Memphis Islamic Center, the National Civil Rights Museum, the American Muslim Advisory Council Facing History and Ourselves, the Southeast Region Anti-Defamation League, and the Memphis branch of the NAACP. Lammey has said that he didn't agree with everything in the article that contained the foreign mud reference. Oh, but did he say anything at all about the Holocaust denial reference, or that the Jews should get the fuck over it? I mean, I guess by not denouncing that part, he kind of says he endorses that claim. Guilty, Your Honor. I think he can be found guilty of hating Jews, being a fucking Nazi chud. In a letter calling for disciplinary actions against Lammey, the coalition wrote, Judge Lammey's April 5th post was only one example of his habit of sharing articles, conspiracy theories, and jokes. Once again, all these Nazis disguise all their shit as jokes. It's all a joke. I wonder when it stops being a joke. Is it when the AR-15 is locked and loaded and you start shooting into the mosque? Is that when it stops being a joke? I wonder. I wonder. Can a conservative explain that to me? When does the joking stop and the killing and the seriousness begin? When it gets to the point where you can't tell the difference between your jokes and like a real hate speech, then are they really jokes? Or are they just hate speech disguised as jokes? Maybe ask yourself that question. And jokes online that carry a dark message of hatred. The content he spreads often targets Muslims and Latin American immigrants. This guy is a judge, folks. which is troubling because Judge Lammey's elected position overseeing criminal trials as a representative of the state of Tennessee. So, how would you like it, even if you were guilty of a criminal crime? Doesn't matter. The obvious conflict of interest that arises when you have a judge that's racist as fuck, basically a white supremacist, determining your fate. Do you think if you are a person of Latin descent, or a black person, or a Muslim person, or a Jewish person, that is not going to come up in Judge Lammey's little master race, big brain boy mind right now? The coalition, according to Memphis Commercial Appeal, presented the letter to the Shelby County Commission's Law Enforcement, Corrections, and Courts Committee, which is chaired by Democrat Tammy Sawyer, who is running for mayor of Memphis. Lammey has made his Facebook page private following the controversy. Hey, dipshit, if you're gonna share Holocaust denial articles that say that Jews should get the fuck over the Holocaust, and hateful MAGA chud Pepe boy jokes, then maybe you should make your fucking account private or have an alt account where you share that shit, you dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. Once again, I don't care if this guy's gone through law school. He's stupid as fuck. Only in the mind of a MAGA chud could somebody like this be convinced that they are of the master race, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. He posted a link to an article written by a known Holocaust denier, David Cole, which included anti-Muslim slurs and slams against integration in schools. Jesus Christ, these people are going back to the pre-civil rights era days, where they want to bring segregation back to schools. This was stuff that happened fucking 40 years ago. They want to go back to that. These are the people that are judging you in court. Lammey has denied being racist. Of course, they always deny it. Wow. How can you deny this? How can you deny it, you idiot? A local advocacy group says he's known to treat some Hispanic immigrants unfairly in court. Oh, gee, I can't see the reason why. It's not like he's a racist Nazi or anything. The state judge orders some immigrants seeking probation to register with federal immigration authorities or stay in jail. Registering with U.S. Immigrations and Customs Enforcement could lead to their deportation. Lammey is the only one of the 10 criminal court judges in Shelby County to use this practice, and he recently jailed an immigrant who hadn't signed up with ICE. So he's basically giving these poor immigrants an ultimatum. You either get deported or you stay in jail. That's how big of a fucking pig this guy is. What a piece of shit. Fuck you, Jim Lammey. On behalf of every single immigrant that you have strong-armed this way, fuck you. Let's see, it says Walter Pablo is one of those people. More than a decade ago, Judge Lammey ordered him to serve a full 1-year sentence for a first-time conviction for which most people rarely serve more than a few days in detention. This guy got a year for what most people serve for a few days. Oh shit. Go back. The difference for Walter was that he was born in Mexico. In an interview with local news outlet, the judge called the controversy over his post embarrassing. Jesus, he should be embarrassed. He's a chud, and he got exposed in front of the whole world because he was such a fucking idiot he couldn't make his account private or use an alternate account or something. What a moron. He said that he meant for the post to be private but had no idea David Cole was a Holocaust denier. Sure, buddy. Sure, I believe you. I certainly don't agree with that, being a Holocaust denier. My best friend, who's deceased now, was Jewish, and I wouldn't do that, he said. But what he didn't say, folks, was that he later told that friend, you know, you should really just get the fuck over the Holocaust. I mean, just saying. As the JTA points out, the Jewish groups calling for him to be reprimanded include Anti-Defamation League Southeast Region, Jewish Federation, Jewish Foundation of Nashville and Middle Tennessee, the Jewish Community Partners, and the Tennessee Holocaust Commission. Others include the NAACP Memphis branch, the Memphis Islamic Center, the American Muslim Advisory Council, Bridges Facing History and Ourselves, Memphis Islamic Center, and the National Civil Rights Museum. So great job, great job, Jim Lammey. Real big brain hot take from Master Race Court Judge, who is definitely impartial and objective in his judgments and criminal court proceedings. Definitely not biased towards people of the Latin persuasion or people of Muslim heritage. Definitely non-biased and completely objective big brain boy. Making Tennessee proud.